Yes, Algebra, welcome. Our topic is today we will continue in conic section, but last class was ellipse. Today we will talk about the hyperbola. So our problem is graph the hyperbola. So x to the second power divided by 16 minus y to the second power divided by 9 equals 9. Before, let's see a hyperbola. A hyperbola having a x-intercept intercept y equals a. All right, and then y equals negative a. All right, those centered about this centered about the origin and symmetric to the symmetric to x-axis. This is has an equation of the form. So the equation of the form of x to the second power divided by a to the second power minus y to the second power divided by b to the second power equals 1. This is our equation of the hyperbola which we are going to work in our problem, right? Here we have our problem right here. So this problem means now immediately we are talking about the theorem 5.5. The x-intercept here, the x-intercept here, x-intercept this equals x equals in our you check our problem are x equals 4, and then the other one is x equals negative 4. This is x-intercept. So, however, if x is equals 0, we will have now a negative y to the second power here divided by 9 equals 1, or and this example y to the second power equals negative 9, right? So this is very important here, which has no real solution. This has no real solution. Hence the graph has no y-intercept. So graph is another thing. Graph, look at this, is not y-intercept. All right. To complete the graph, we can find some other ordered pair of points that belong to our problem. For example, if we have x equals 6, then we have let me development. I will erase it here. Let's write. We're looking for another point. If for instance x is equals 6, then we have we are looking for another point, all right? We are looking for another point. So then we have here 6 to the second power divided by 16 minus here y squared, y to the second power, divided by 9 equals 1, right? We substitute here x by 6 because we are looking for another point. So next, let's write and on top negative y to the second power divided by 9 equals 1. This is the next step, minus 36, because that's 6 to the second power divided by 60. All right, let's you move it to the other side. So here we will have y to the second power divided by 9 equals here now we will have 20 because we have one whole number here, 20 divided by 16, right? You simplify. Now we will have y to the second power equals 180, I mean 180 divided by 16, see, equals, you simplify 45 here divided by 4, right? See, so y is equals here, y will be equals positive or negative 3 times to the square root number 5 divided by 2. If we simplify this, will be equals plus or negative 3.4, right? This is our answer here. All right, looking for that point. That's the graph. Includes the points. So now I will erase this process. So look at this. I will erase this. Now the graph, we need to see now the graph includes the points. Now this is the points. We have this point 6 minus 3.4. So this is the point because we're looking for another point. So now also so x, also x, let's write right here. So x, remember it was equals negative, or it is equals negative 6, right? We have then we have with this if x is equals negative 6, we have then y here, y so equals or similar to plus or negative 3.4, right? 3.4. So now hence the graph also includes here here graph also includes this another points. So these ones. So negative 6 is another point, all right? Minus negative 3.4. Let's say include these points. And which one? And this another point. So negative 6 and positive. Well, first one positive 4. Let's write, and then one is negative 3.4, right? So include those points. One is positive 3.4, and then the other one is negative 3.4 in white. X is negative 6. X is negative 6. So in the graph look like this graph that we have it right here. Let me show you those points. We have one point right here. Some remember was a 0, and then it has now y-intercept, remember? Now y-intercept. So let's look like this. One point we have right here, and then the other one is right here. I mean 3.4 positive, 3 is right here, 3, negative 3, right here. Then on the other side, we will have this point. We will have our points right here. Something like this. This is the graph, because the question is asking for us to graph the hyperbola. So we need to make the graph of this hyperbola. So the little problem is how find the points. How find the points. But you have here the formula explained to you. This is the equation of the hyperbola. It's right here. Then you substitute the numbers, and that's it. So, but another thing that I would like to talk about this problem, the straight lines. These straight lines, I will to explain it in the next class. It's approach. These straight lines approached by the hyperbola. Hyperbola, right? Are called the asymptotes. These lines called asymptote. Remember, before we talk about, I explained to you what I mean the asymptote. This is the asymptote. But in our next class, I will to explain how find the asymptote and the hyperbola. And the hyperbola. In this case, these are the asymptote of this problem. All right? You discover the power of the mathematics and unleash your infinity potential.